Hi lovelies, this is Cherie from Divine Visions and I'm bringing you your pick a card reading for May. I know it's been a little while since I've gotten on and done a good reading for you guys, like the pick a card readings, etc. I've just been struggling once again with my energy levels, so I appreciate you all bearing with me, and I appreciate your comments, your likes, your support of the channel as well. I really do. So let's have a look. This is going to be a different one today. This is going to be around what major lesson or lessons, there might be more than one, that you or your, it could be a partner or a loved one. It's a romantic kind of relationship that we've got going on here. So it is a love question. The focus is around love. You may be in separation, you may be together, whatever the situation is. It's just basically going to be looking at what major or main lesson do each of you need to be learning at this stage upon this journey, okay? So we're going to be looking at The Good Tarot by Collette Baron-Reid. And I've got to remember this one, guys. I'm going to be putting these in the description because I just cannot remember the author off by heart right now of these guys here. But this is the Sacred Circle Tarot. And then we've got my own Divine the Divine Tarot, I should say, that I've created myself, okay? So I'll put the descriptions of everything down in the box below of all the cards that I'm using today. Now, take a moment to focus on the cards. I'm doing a live reading with this, so it's going to be interactive, okay, rather than just having the cards there. So let's have a look. I'll be quiet for a moment and you can just focus on the cards as to which ones you're drawn to. Okay, so if you chose The Good Tarot by Collette Baron-Reid, which would be, I suppose you could call it reading one, what we're going to do is have a look at what's going on with your energy, okay, what your lesson is, what your main lesson is regarding this connection that you have with this person, okay? Could be a twin flame, could be a soulmate, could be a karmic partner. All right, so far, this is going to be yours, all right, yours. I'm just going to pick out what I feel drawn to picking out for this. So this is your energy. What is your main lesson regarding this connection, please? The Emperor. This is Aries energy. This is someone taking the lead, taking charge, being assertive. Now, that is a word coming through, being assertive. I'm too scared to put that near the candle. I'll just leave it there for a moment. I want to choose one more, please. Three of Earth. Oopsies, hang on. This is about dedication and teamwork in the physical realm. Two people coming together to create something or to forge a path, okay? Let's have a look at this. I want to keep tuning in. Now I'm just going to move these for a moment because I'm going to be picking out your partners or the connection, your loved ones as well. So let's focus on them. Oh God, they're all falling. I'm not taking ones that throw themselves out for this particular reading. What is your person's main lesson in this connection? I'll do that again. Yeah, that one. Oh, there's two here. So we got our two. We got the Moon and the Eight of Fire. Okay. So just going to focus on yours first. What we've got here is the Aries energy, Emperor. And what I feel with this is I'm just going to tune into this just quickly. Someone is being really stubborn, okay? I feel like there's some stubbornness coming through regarding your energy right now. You might be wanting things to go your way, okay? I'm going to be very blunt. I don't muck around with my words in these readings, guys, so I don't mean to offend anybody. But it is the cold, hard truth that there is something that you're not willing to work with on this path with this person, okay? So there is a stubbornness here. There is a feeling of wanting things to be your way. You're very strong in your opinion. You may not necessarily want to work with this person because they may be hiding things from you or not coming forward, okay? Because this is the moon energy, and it does show that they have things hidden. You know, sometimes it can be secret, sometimes it can be betrayal, sometimes it can just be deception. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes they just might be secretive or a very private person. They may not necessarily be forthcoming with their feelings or their ideas or emotions, okay, right there. I'll get to them in a minute, but that's very interesting how it's connecting. So I just feel for you guys that you're very strong in your power right now, and you're adamant. You do not want to go down a certain path with this person. You're not letting something go. You're very much in charge, very much in control, very much about, you know, wanting to steer this in a direction that you want it to go in. So you're very strong on your throne right now in this connection. What I feel the lesson, we're going to get to that in a moment, is I just want to see the romance angels for you. Well, okay, let's see the romance angels. What's going on? What is the lesson for you? What is the lesson around this, please? What are you being stubborn around? Hang on. What are you being stubborn around? Well, what are you not letting go of? Let's have a look. What's this about? Okay. This person might have done you wrong, okay? Because there's a need to forgive and a learning in the lesson. Once again, this is about lessons. Okay, so we are looking at the lesson. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Now, this is not to say that you have to forgive this person, okay? I'm not going to tell you what to do about this because everyone's on a different path. Everyone's on a different journey, and this person might have done something really bad to hurt you. At the same time, though, you know, this is a lesson for you. There's something about being able to see something perhaps from a different perspective. Maybe realizing that this was meant to occur, whatever happened, so you could grow stronger in your power and use it for the good, okay? And it's not saying that you have to go on this pathway towards them and meet them halfway if there is something that's been quite toxic or abusive or some kind of betrayal or whatever's happened along the way here. If they're not budging and not wanting to see you or come forward, you know, I have a feeling this person doesn't even realize half the time of what they're doing. They don't necessarily know how to be very transparent. And that might sound strange because you have a very different energy. Your energy is saying, I'm very upfront. I tell it how it is. I want the truth in a situation. I'm a leader. I'm going to move forward only if I can see exactly what I'm moving into and what you're going to give me in this connection, okay? Because the moon energy, which is also a Pisces, okay, yeah, Pisces energy, this person is, I feel, being cautious, okay? And now I can't remember if this was upright or reversed, I'm sorry, but it was just reversed just as I'm looking at it, so I'm going to have to read it how I'm seeing it now, okay? It doesn't really matter whether it's reversed or not, because what this means is this is fast action coming in, but I do see a cautious energy. I don't feel like it's fast action. Maybe this person did withdraw and shut away themselves and close themselves off in a fast fashion, okay? But it looks to me that coming out of that hidden realm, moving forward towards you and being completely transparent, they might have some real caution in doing this because maybe they have trust issues, okay? Maybe they have been hurt in the past as well, and there's just something, they might be hiding away even more so because they know they've done the wrong thing by you, or they know they've hurt you and they've got no idea how to make this right because you're coming through with very strong, very assured energy right now. And so this is your lesson, to forgive and to learn the lesson in this. But it can be very, very difficult to do that when someone is not acknowledging what they've done wrong, or is not coming forth with the truth, or is not willing to meet you halfway. Maybe there's a reason you can't get on this path because they're shutting off to this. You can't have you can't meet them if they're not meeting you halfway either. So it's just like a catch-22 thing going on here. Let's see what their card is for the romance angels. So what's their lesson? Sorry, they're all flying out. I'm not taking that only because they all flew out. I don't feel it. All right. What's their lesson? What are they hiding? Why are they hiding away? Or what are they hiding away around here? What's the theme around this, please? Why are they hiding? Why are they withdrawn or not coming forward so fast? There it is. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Now, this is interesting. Okay. Now, this could be an issue where there was infidelity. Maybe they were cheating. Maybe they did something wrong and were flirting or giving attention to someone else when they should have been giving it to this relationship, this connection with you. Or maybe something has been misconstrued and they just haven't been able to explain themselves properly. So instead of instead of moving and coming forward to you, they're just withdrawing away. But I do get this very strong energy of flirtation with others. Like I do feel like there has been some kind of a commitment issue here, and I want to look further into that. So their lesson in this is also with you. I feel like things have gotten really serious. I do feel very strongly that it's such a strong energy here that you guys wanted or still want the commitment, and this person isn't or hasn't been able to give it to you, and this is a kind of energy they've come forward with you in the connection as well. What do you need to surrender around this right now? What do you need to surrender as part of this journey and this lesson here? What do you need to surrender? You need to surrender to your full power. Oh, my God. This is amazing. Look at the lions. Amazing. This could even be a Leo as well. I'm looking at this as a Leo the lion. So it's a fiery kind of energy. And even if you don't if you don't connect yourself or relate to that kind of message with the fiery Aries or Leo energy, that doesn't matter. It's just the kind of energy that's coming through. So your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And that's what's going on. You guys are being stubborn. You're not letting it go. And it's hard to forgive and learn from this lesson because you're at the point where you've got that justice, that angry justice, energy going on. It's like, I need to hear the truth, and you're roaring. Look at the lion roaring in its full power for the truth to come out. And there's a lot of pain here, I have to say, even though it's a strong energy and there might be some, just anger in this, etc. But I just feel that there's this sadness as well. It's real sadness because you've been quite invested in this and this person's just not getting something. They're just not getting it. What do they need to surrender? No, I know they've got deep feelings for you, though. That's the thing. I can feel the feelings are very deep. They just haven't allowed themselves to tap into that, or if they did, they backed off straight away because there's just some, it feels like a fast withdrawing, and it's very slow in coming forward. Now, they need to surrender the habit of people pleasing, okay? So they need to speak their needs and to be true to themselves, focus on their own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. It seems to me like this person has, yes, thank you, Spirit. Now, they're telling me this person has to learn boundaries when it comes to other people. It could be an ex in their life. There's something that's going on with them where they didn't have a boundary, and that's pissed you off because you have boundaries. You're very firm, you're very full on with your power and energy. You know exactly how you want things to be. You are very loyal. You have this integrity about you, and this person has allowed something. It could have been a weakness. It could have been a moment in temptation, whatever it is, to get in the way. And they've been trying to make everyone happy, right, as well. So they haven't got a strong backbone to them just yet. That's something they have to learn, is to work out what they want. And sometimes, this is another message coming through, sometimes their friendliness might actually spill over into flirtation. you know, when they're trying to be friendly to others and just have connections. I get some kind of a social awkwardness with this person as well. Sometimes they are like that, so that they tend to joke around a lot and may take it over the top, you know, may just go a little bit overboard and realize, oh shit, what I'm saying and doing is actually having an effect on my partnership or connection, and they're just not getting it at that time until there's an issue to be had there. That's just part of the thing there. Now let's have a look at what this is. This is a Divine Love Oracle that I created. So let's have a look at what this is for you, all right? What else do we need to know around this lesson? Well, that's it. Sincerity. See, this is a very strong energy in itself. Sincerity, it's very strong. You have to be a strong kind of person to come through with this kind of energy, I believe, because as much as you are very strong in this power and feeling this and angry and hurt, you're coming from a place of sincerity and you're expecting it from this person as well. Now let's have a look at what their card is here for the Divine Love Oracle. What are they doing? What do they need to do? Oh God, it fell on the floor. Now this is interesting. This is so interesting. They have playfulness again. It's that light-hearted energy and about taking back their power. This is so interesting. So once again, people pleasing, right? Giving away their power to other people. I also feel that there's family involved or some ex-partner of theirs that's been taking a lot of their energy and time and attention, or something's been happening where they feel they've been manipulated or dictated to by somebody else because they got to take back their power. And also, once again, with the playful energy, yeah, I really feel strongly that this person has to learn boundaries regarding what's playful and what's flirting, what is a joke and what's not. And yeah. It's funny because the playful energy with children is also a very strong Leo connected thing there. It's connected to the star sign of Leo. And I'm just wondering if there's been some ego as well involved in this, where they have been in the limelight, even though they've got the moon energy so strong there. I feel like at one stage they have kind of like emerged out of something, like out of a relationship or even with you, have been in social situations where they feel comfortable just keeping things light, and, you know, it's just not who they really are. So they're learning boundaries, but they're also learning to really emerge fully, not just make people happy. They have to really be true to you. There feels like there's been an issue with loyalty here about what and who they truly are, because you've seen who they truly are. You've had this connection with them, and there's something they've done that's really, really upset you regarding this. Now, what is the guidance from Spirit, right, regarding this for you? What is the guidance from Spirit for you on how to deal with this? Revealing radiance. This is beautiful. So my light illuminates the world. So it's just about shining your light still, being true to who you are, allowing your light to show to this person as well. You are true to who you are, and you're not going to back down. I feel like you're very strong on where you stand in this, and yes, there might be stubbornness, but it's for a reason. But I feel the lesson in this is to, you know, sometimes gentleness is strength. So being strong but being gentle, and I feel that through the sincerity of who you are, you're allowed to be, you're allowed to have that healthy anger and feel that justice kind of energy where truth and justice has to come into this, but you also need to learn to somehow forgive this person in some way. And I'm not trying to tell you to forgive them. I don't want to go, down that path, but this is definitely something that they need to learn as well. There's lessons in this for them as well. There's a big lesson in this regarding forgiveness for you. it's really quite strong. And I feel like some of you are really praying for the light to come in regarding this, to illuminate all of this for both of you, okay, to move forward for healing as well. Some of you have decided to just let this go once and for all. You don't want a bar of it. And this person's in quite deep pain, I feel, because they just, it still feels like they were oblivious at the time. Maybe there was drinking involved, you know. It kind of feels like that Neptune, Piscean kind of energy where it's dreamy and you're kind of in another realm. It's that fantasy land, idealism, that kind of thing. And it just feels to me that it's definitely something that they're just living in another freaking reality. And you're like standing firmly saying, wake the hell up already, come back to me. But when you're able to apologize or acknowledge what you're doing, grow up. You know, this is how I'm feeling with this playful energy, the childish kind of energy here. Now, what's spirit guiding them to do? What's spirit guiding them to do? What's spirit guiding them to do? All right, so we've got renewing your life and getting rid of the clutter. So it says radiant vitality is filling my life. So they need to get rid of the old and fill themselves with that radiant energy, okay? So they've lost a lot of self-esteem, confidence. Something's happened. I feel like a lot of you have really stood up to them and either pushed them away. Something's been said here or done where you have just really shown your true power and they have just shit scared, backing off, hiding away. And it's just saying they need to renew their life. There's something they need to get rid of. And I'm saying it's not for all of you, but there is definitely a connection or a tie that they still have where it may be this playful, flirty energy where they're not committing, they want the cake, they want to eat it too, that kind of thing. Or there's definitely an ex-partner or someone that's in their life that is taking up a lot of their energy and time, and it's just not, it's got no place in your connection. It's got no place. It's not meant to be there. So they have to get rid of this clutter that's going on in their life, okay? And it could even be family. Anyone that's kind of having some kind of influence on them that is like a manipulation, that kind of thing, because this person's got to grow up. They've got to get strong and they've got to have like a mind of their own, make their own decisions. And that's what's pissing you off because you are quite a strong person. And I feel like you're teaching them a lot of lessons in that as well. But just being able to look at it, that this is where they're at on their journey. They haven't been able to, for some reason, just yet get past that. You know, it really depends on what they're able to do. So I just feel that you're going to stand strong in your power. And it's almost like you're sitting back waiting and observing to see what they do. So I really hope that's helped you guys today. Hi guys, if you chose the Sacred Circle Tarot, I'm just going to shuffle on these. We're going to see your energy and their energy. This could be a twin flame, soulmate, or karmic partner. Let's have a look at what's going on with the lessons that you both have to learn at this stage. What's a main lesson between the two of you right now? Now, what I'm going to do first of all is have a look at your energy. So this is your energy, okay? Your energy. What lesson, current lesson, do you need to learn right now in this connection? It's such a heavy cards, these. I'm not taking ones that throw themselves out, just so you know, for this particular reading. All right, your lesson. What's the current main theme or lesson right now around this lesson for you guys? For you. Okay, husbandry, Knight of Discs. This could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy. All right, I'm just going to leave that there for a moment and pick another one, your energy. How have I done that? So restrictions, 5 of Discs. This is loss. Okay, we're going to look into that as well. Yeah. Right, let's have a quick look at what their lessons are here. Main theme for their lesson, please, angels. Please, Spirit, what is this person's main lessons right now, please? So they've got the Hanged Man reversed, okay? It's a sacrifice reversed. And also another reversal, which is Discord, Three of Swords, okay. So what I see with this, first up with you, is you've got two discs, right? Two material, it's to do with the material plane, the earth plane, could be money, could be your possessions, etc. But I have to say what I really feel with this is because the Knight of Discs is the slowest knight in the deck, okay? This is the slowest moving forward knight in the deck, which can be a really good thing because it can be planning, you know, steadily moving along. It's methodical, but at the same time, I'm seeing this card where there's restrictions in doing so. So some of you are feeling that there is this, it could be an impatience because things are just not moving forward how you wanted them to. This is also something that you're able to offer someone of value, and being the restrictions, maybe there is something that you just feel you can't offer this person at the moment. There could be a self-esteem issue involved in this. It could be literally that you feel you have nothing of financial value to offer this person. There's no support, or, you know, you're not able to provide anything along the lines of security or financial support. That's just one aspect, but I do feel very strongly as well that looking deeper into this card, some of you are feeling very, there's a self-esteem issue, there's a self-confidence issue, okay? Feeling that some of you might feel that you're not good enough for this person, or they're treating you that way where you've been rejected in some way. You've offered something and now it's been rejected. That can be that feeling as well, where they've left you feeling like you've been left out in the cold, okay? That can definitely be a feeling there where you've been rejected, your offer has been rejected. This person, this is you, wants to offer something of value that's long-term. You want a commitment with this person. Okay, let's have a look at what this person's doing. So this is the Hanged Man reversed, okay? Normally it's talking about sacrifices, it's talking about pausing and a time for reflecting. It's a time to go within and reach a spiritual epiphany. An awakening can occur in this at this point in time. It's a time where someone has to really look within, okay? And it makes sense that they have been doing that because there's been heartache here, okay? There has been this discord within themselves though as well, and also with you. I feel there's been discord. This can also represent the need to purge something finally. It's like the poison within a wound. It's like that last bit ready to just get rid of it and cleanse, ready for recovery right now. But this person, I feel being reversed, and being reversed here also, is not perhaps seeing, because this is the mental aspect, the swords, they're not seeing in their mind how they are able to get themselves out of this particular pain. But also, on a positive note though, I do see that sometimes this can mean that being reversed, that they're now on their feet, they're now able to see, they're able to have released some part of the pain within them. But I have to say that even if they're getting on their feet, even if there was something that happened between the two of you that's made them shocked a little bit, it might have been something that they're not able to offer you. Maybe they weren't ready or in a place to offer to accept your offer, and so they've rejected you because it feels like they weren't in a place where they were on their feet and stable. there was a lot of anguish and discord going on within them, so they weren't able to accept this, okay? So that's where that rejection's probably come in as well. They weren't making sacrifices in their life. Maybe there's stuff from their past that they're still holding on to as well that isn't allowing this connection to really flow and to come into their life as a long-term thing as well, okay? Now, I do see, on a positive note, as I said, they are getting on their feet, but they're still carrying this mental torment, okay? They're still carrying something in their mind that is discontentment, I feel. And it has to do with the past, but also perhaps this connection. Now, I want to see what the romance angel says for you, all right, regarding the lesson. Sorry, they're all flying out. Regarding the lesson at this time for yourself. What is this around for you? Why are you feeling this way right now? Why are you feeling, what is this around the rejection mostly stemming from here? We've got 2 cards for you. We've got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life and very soon clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. Now, you guys want to move forward. You still want to offer this to this person. Well, some of you might not feel like you want to after being rejected. That is if that's the case of being rejected. Some of you are still wanting to offer something but not feeling that you've got much to give because you're restricted in some way, okay, in your life, whether it be a self-esteem issue, feeling like you just can't give a lot to this person you want to, but there's something holding you back. I feel it's this person's energy because they're still trapped in some kind of past pain. Heartache, could be an ex, something like that, but they're still not fully allowing themselves to cut themselves away from that, and that's really, really putting this blockage here for you. So it feels to me that you're at a point where you're thinking, I need to free myself. And in order to do that, that's when I can be happy, is just to free. See all the chains that are around these discs here? All the chains, you want to free them. You want to free yourself of that feeling of being rejected, of being alone, being left out in the cold, being shunned. You know, it's almost like a slap in the face for some of you. Let's see what theirs is, okay? Let's see what... Wow, okay. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Now, don't get me wrong, I feel like there's a strong connection here. I really do. I feel like this person, if they were ready, it would be an amazing connection because you are offering them something that they actually desire. They have called in for a soulmate, but they're trying to get rid of past pain. There's something they're still tied to here, okay? Even though I see the Hanged Man reversed, it can be a positive thing, I also see that they're not fully seeing how to fully eliminate this pain from their life. So yes, they might have had some epiphany, they might be getting back on their feet, but there's something still not coming to them on how to detach from that and move on into this. I just feel like they're not ready. I just feel like they're not in a place of being ready for that. Let's see what the Divine Love card is around this, please, for you. Divine Love, what's this around for you? Yeah, I feel some of you are very much on the verge of walking away from this. What's the Divine Love card for you, please? Angel protection. Know that your angels are around you, helping you, okay? You are protected in this time of feeling vulnerable because you've opened your heart to this person. I just feel this vulnerability here of feeling like some of you might even feel a little foolish, okay? Because this person had you feeling it was a certain way. They did express feelings. There's been for a lot of you, very strong physical chemistry, that kind of thing. But deep down, this person's still got fear and they're not ready. So the angels are protecting you. They're telling you that You are strong, okay? No matter what you choose to do, whether you hold in there for a bit more, because it's just a weird feeling, because I know that the Knight of Pentacles especially moves forward very slowly, okay? But it feels to me with a restriction, you're just smack bang in the middle of the track, just like not moving. You're on your horse and you're kind of like, what the hell? Do I leave the situation? It's kind of like I see you thinking to yourself, do I keep moving forward really slowly in this? Or do I just turn back and walk and just gallop away from this connection, free myself because I don't want to deal with this anymore? Let's see what theirs is. Wow. Patience. They've got to learn patience with themselves, okay, with their self. They've also got to realize that you have been patient to a degree as well. But I do feel like for them, there's this need to be patient because they have tried to get onto their feet and move on fast out of a situation and into something with you. And it looks to me like they just weren't ready and now they have to be patient for this healing to take place. They have tried to make things happen before they're ready. That's what I'm getting with that. Now, what do you need to surrender on this path? What do you need to surrender? What do you need to surrender? Wow, look at this. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. This person, because of the restriction there now, and perhaps there's been a rejection or something's happened where there has been hurt, okay? I see you offering or wanting to offer something to this person, and they're pretty much saying, well, you know, I do want this, but I've got these other things to deal with. And so you've closed off now. It's hurt you. And it's surrendering your fear of intimacy. And for some of you, there is this feeling of wanting to move forward, but you're just too scared of getting hurt because this person's not as assured on their path as to what they're doing. Right. So what is there? What do they need to surrender? Oh, hang on a moment. Well, they've got two. Surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Because they're feeling stuck. They have this false confidence about themselves. Now, it's interesting because there is a mirror. I think that's a mirror. I'm just having a quick look at this. It looks like a mirror to me. I'm pretty sure that's a mirror she's holding up there. And so interesting because this person needs to deflect all of the pain and anguish and everything they're tying themselves with, okay? And two, they need to find creative ways to deal with their pain, to turn this around in a good way, in a positive way, to be able to eliminate what they don't really want in their life anymore because they don't want it. I don't feel this person's holding on because they love this person still or there's feelings there. I feel like there's been a lot of pain put onto them. It's like a scar that they keep revisiting, you know, it's that wound. And it could be that the other person that they were involved with is just not really out of the picture fully. Maybe they're making contact with them and they're trying to move forward with you, but they're just not ready. I feel this person hasn't done their healing properly, okay? Surrender to play. They're serious and they're in a pain, what am I saying? In a place of pain. So they need to surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. They need to do something creative. They need to get their sacral chakra, which is all about play and creativity. They need to get that sacral chakra unblocked. You know, fill it with that beautiful orange light, and you need to surrender your fears as well, okay? The only reason you're fearing things, I feel, is because you're also picking up on their own energy here. So they've called you in, they want you, they do want this, but there's just some things they still need to let go and learn from, okay? So I feel this person also feels things very deeply. They do take things personally. So it can be very hard for them to just get over things quickly. And so they're just going to take a little bit more time. They're going to need a little bit more time to do that. Now let's have a look at what the spirits are guiding you to do at this time. What are you guided to do? What are you guided to do right now? Whoop. Here we go. So you are guided to proceed softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. That is beautiful, that is, because what it's showing is that you are that Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Discs. You're moving, right? Step by step, slowly and quietly on your path. It's just beautiful. So your inner power, your self-confidence, everything is going to grow when you do that. So keep doing that. Keep moving forward, okay? Keep moving forward slowly. No matter what direction you feel you need to go in, don't let fear take over though and be your reason. Like don't let fear be the decision, be the answer to your decision. Now let's, what I'm saying is don't let fear guide you, okay? Allow the angels to help you get over that and make the right choice for yourself. Now, what is Spirit guiding them to do on this path? What, two? Wow, look at this. Look at this. Opening to love. My heart is open. Because I see them closing their heart off to this. Rising above, I see only beauty and grace. Beautiful. Beautiful. So your main lessons are here, okay, about surrendering your fear of intimacy, trusting in the process, that it's not you. Don't take it personally. You need to make a decision about your values as well, and are they aligning with this right now? What are you going to do? Okay, you've been guided to proceed softly on your path, staying true to who you are. This person here, your person, is needing really strongly to learn to heal themselves, I feel, and they need to do it in a creative way. They need to open to love. They need to rise above all of the issues that are dragging them back, okay? Because they do take things personally. All right. I hope that's helped you guys. Hi, guys. If you chose reading number 3, which is the Divine Tarot that I created, I'm going to have a look at your energy and their energy. This could be a twin flame, soulmate, or karmic partner. I'm just going to have a look at what's going on for both of your energies right now. What is the major lesson? Geez, these are hard to shuffle. What is the major lesson for you guys right now? What is the major lesson? I've got small hands. That's the problem. All right, let's have a look first up of your energy. What is your lesson? What is your main lesson in this connection? They're all flying out. Sorry, guys, I'm not taking those. There's too many, and I'm not doing these ones that throw themselves out. I'll do that again. It's hard on this table. Yeah. Okay, so what is your main lesson in this Page of Earth? This is about personal goals. It's about standing strong on a new path. It's a new beginning, okay? I'm going to look at this. Could be health related. High Priestess. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to shuffle again for your person. What is their main lesson? What is their major lesson in this? King of Airs just come out. Wonder if there's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for any of you. Oh, it's not going to work that way. Okay, so what's their main lesson? What is their main lesson? All right, what is their main lesson here, please, within the connection? Four of Earth. Holding on to something too tightly out of fear. The Tower reversed. Right, I'm going to get into these. Right. Just so you guys know, the Page of Earth could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the High Priestess can sometimes be associated with Virgo, but I also know that she's ruled by, I think, the Moon. So the Moon is ruled by Pisces. So it could be Pisces, Cancer energy, just so you know. We're looking at intuition right now with this, the High Priestess. Now, the Page of Earth and the High Priestess seem to be very contradictory kind of energies. You've got very different opposite energies. You've got Page of Earth, which is quite grounded, and you've got a very young, youthful kind of energy here. So somebody who is just ready for a new path, okay? But the High Priestess is wise, and she has some very strong intuitive abilities with her, okay? So she's switched on. She's not this person is ready for a new adventure, okay? And I feel like it could be health related stuff here too. The High Priestess is very much someone that will sit back and observe from the shadows, okay? They're looking behind stuff, they're just sort of sitting back, waiting and observing and seeing what's going on. This is a very curious energy also, so it can be very in tune with the High Priestess with this as well. We've got the Lizard here, which shows a dreamer kind of energy as well, okay? What I see with this is that you guys, you want a new path. You've learned your lessons from the past regarding past relationships. You also feel a spiritual connection with this person. You can see where this can go on a new journey, okay, with this person. It could be that you've had on and off kind of relationship here as well, and that you really want to embark on a new slate, like a new path with them as well, because you really have lessons with this person, okay? That could be something as well. Sorry, guys, had to go and recharge my phone. But what we've got is the Page of Earth, a new pathway. You're now sitting back with wisdom. You've attained it, okay? And even though you've got this wisdom, you're not allowing it to, you're turning it into something positive, I feel. Like you want this to be a positive cycle now, like a new cycle, okay? It feels positive here. It feels good. This person, though, I just want to see what they're doing. Four of Earth, okay? Four of Pentacles, someone that's really guarded. I feel they're guarded. They're guarded, and it's because, and they're not letting go of something. They're afraid to let go and open up because there's been past pain. Something came crashing in their world. The Tower is all about things that come crashing. It's sudden change. It can be divine intervention, but it can be seen as a curse rather than a blessing. It's a hidden blessing, really. Being reversed, it shows me it's already happened, okay? It's happened from the past. There's been either with you or with someone else in their past, and I have to say I feel like it's a number of things that have occurred in this person's life to the point where they're actually closed off. They're afraid to let go. They're afraid to take a risk. They're afraid to jump in. They're holding on too tightly to something out of fear of not having enough or fear of sacrifice, okay? And I feel like you can see this. It's almost like you can look at them and you're looking from the outside in at what's going on within their life as well, because you've achieved this wisdom now, you've attained it. But you still want to embark on a new path, this new journey, this pathway of reaching your own personal goals too, because I feel like for a lot of you there has been a lot of growth, spiritual growth, but even physically in your life. You've had to let go of things. You have had to sacrifice stuff. I can see that. There is also this aspect of, the lessons have been really tough. They haven't been easy at all. I feel like for a lot of you there has been a lot of pain. A lot of having to let things go and not hold on to them, okay? Because sometimes you may have found that in some aspects of this you did hold a grudge, okay? But you've let it go now. I feel like you've moved past that. Now, we're going to look at the lesson and what you need to learn right now regarding this, though, okay? Let's have a look. What is the lesson? What's going on around this for you? fell on the floor. Oh, God, what is it? Oh. Retreat. See, they're walking down a pathway. It's time to disconnect from the world. I really feel this is so interesting with this card because this is the card that retreats from the world, okay? This is the card that goes and hides behind the shadows and looks from afar, you know, from a distance, is observing how things are unfolding. And I feel like you're observing this person and what they're doing in their life. It may be that you don't even really have much interaction with them at the moment because they're so guarded. And it feels to me that you've got no choice but to retreat into yourself and try and work out what you're next going to do on this new path anyway. So this is your lesson. I feel like some of you have really revealed a lot of truths to this person too. There's been a lot of cold, hard truths. Could have been lovingly assertively said, but there's been some cold, hard truths that you have brought forth to this person and they weren't ready to hear it and they've shut down. They've shut off, okay? They're not giving to you right now. And so, yes, there has been sadness on your behalf as well. But I really get a very different energy with this, though. Even though I see this, some of you might have really held a mirror up to this person and showed them what they were doing and how is it affecting you and their life and anyone else that's been with them. Are they getting the lesson kind of thing? And now it's time for you to retreat from that kind of energy. You can tell them till you're black and blue in the face. They've got to learn it in their own way. This is such an interesting message I'm getting, is that some of you are even ready to move, regardless of what they're doing, you're ready to move on in your new path, okay? Your own personal goals here as well. Achieve all the things you want to do. Go and study. Take up that class. Get a new career path going. Whatever it is you're focusing on in your material world, you're not allowing this person to affect you now. You're going to be learning to step back, okay? Now, what are they learning in this? What's around this for them? What are they holding on to so tightly? Why are they not letting go? What are they not letting go of? Well, they love falling on the floor. Now, what's this one? Well, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Now, they are not trusting. They don't trust, right? They're not trusting in you. They don't trust in other people. They don't trust in themselves. So there's definitely this guarded energy, feeling like any time now some shit's going to hit the fan, something's going to happen, and they're paying attention to the red flags. They're being too cautious, okay? And what is actually their lesson is discernment. Who is being true on their path and who's not, okay? Do they need to be so guarded and close off to you? I don't feel they do, but they don't appreciate at the moment the truth that you've brought to them, okay? And that's what that's about. So they're trying to, some of them might be in a little bit of denial, not want to actually open up to the truth. They're not ready for it. I feel that they know they need to address certain issues in their life. They have strong feeling for you, no doubt about it. There is this very strong connection between the two of you. You don't even have to be together to know what the other person's thinking or feeling. You just are very in tune, but this person is closing off because they don't like how you can see through them. They don't like that you can see all these things about them. But it's just a natural thing for you, okay? It's just a natural thing. You might be just naturally intuitive, or it could just be this connection where you just know things. You just feel it. You just know. Now, let's see right now. We're going to look at the Divine Love Oracle that I created. Going to see what's going on for you. What's this about for you? Angel protection. You are protected by the angels. You've got a very strong spiritual path going on here, as well as grounded energy as well, okay? So I feel like for some of you, you are going to embark on a spiritual path, whether it be meditation, going within, learning more about yourself, learning more about connections like relationships, soulmates, twin flames, whatever it might be, karmic partners, that kind of thing. It could be something entirely different altogether, but you've got the angels around you. You've got a very strong connection with them. I feel like you're going to connect with them. This is part of your lesson in retreating, is having a spiritual connection with your higher powers, the higher powers. They're your higher spirit team. And what I'm seeing with this person, what do they need to learn about this right now? What do they need to look at? Whoa. Wow, hang on. Two came out. Celebration around the surge of love, okay? They need to celebrate their feelings. That's what I'm getting here, is that they need to embrace their feelings, because what they're doing is shutting off. They're shutting off to the outside world and they're keeping their own feelings within. See how she's got her hands kind of guarding her heart chakra? Because the heart chakra is in the center of the chest, right? So she's guarding, this person, he or she, is guarding their energy. They're not allowing anything in and they're not giving anything out either. They're not letting go, okay? They're stuck. Because they fear things they don't trust, okay? That's what's happening. So they're being advised by spirit to celebrate their true feelings, celebrate love, celebrate the surge of love that they really, truly feel for you. I feel like they need to embrace that. They need to acknowledge that. But this fear is quite strong for them. They have had something happen to them, even in their childhood, I'm getting, that has affected them, their way of looking at life, at relationships. Maybe there's an insecurity within themselves as well, that somehow you've grown a lot in yourself and you're kind of like on different levels now, and they're looking up to you and thinking, oh my God, I'm way out of their league. You know, I'm way out of my depth here on what I can give to this person. There's some insecurities there. Now let's have a look at what you need to surrender right now. I'll just choose another one. It didn't feel like it really put a lot of energy in there, but I feel it's meant to be as well, but I would like to see. What else do you need to surrender? Okay. No, I won't take those ones. All right, here we go. Look. Surrender your attachment to results. See, you're on the beginning of a pathway. Trusting in your intuition to guide you the way. Retreating is your lesson. Okay? Because some of you just want to up and go and just go. But the angels and the spirit and everything, your major lesson is to retreat and to also, I'm getting the words back off from this person right now. Just let them do what they need to do. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it, okay? So backing off from this right now. Surrender to creativity. This is your personal goals, okay? This might be your spiritual path. Deflecting, right? Spiritual protection as well. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So solar plexus, I don't know what I'm saying, sacral plexus stuff here as well. Just trusting in the angels that things are moving in the right direction no matter how it's meant to go, okay? Let's see what they need to surrender to. We already sort of know what they need to surrender, but we've got cards here, so let's have a look. Surrender comparisons with other people. That's that insecurity coming up. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Because this person isn't allowing anything to come in and they're not giving anything of themselves either. There's a very stagnant energy there. And so they are comparing themselves to other people. They're even competing, or not competing, I wouldn't say competing, but they are comparing themselves to you and how far you've come on your journey. So they do really feel inferior at this time. Surrender to inner peace. This is what they need to bring into their heart chakra. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet, meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily because they're not allowing the flow to come in right now. They are in too much fear of things going wrong, maybe not committing, okay? There's commitment issues perhaps within this person because they have too many fears about opening up and letting go of the fear, okay? Taking a risk, moving on. And I feel like there's been pain and sadness on your behalf. There's been a lot of patience, that's for sure. And some of you are just like, well, I just got to move on with my life. I just got to get onto my own path, achieve my own personal goals, and learn to retreat away from this person, because every time you make contact or go there with that conversation, you're going to get hurt. This person is closed off. They're not ready to open up to you right now for whatever reasons, okay? It's just part of the journey. Let's have a look at what Spirit is guiding you also to do, okay? What is the action that you need to do? Wow, look at this. See? Surrender your attachment to the results, but expect a miracle. So surrender your attachment to how you want things to be. Expect the miracle to come in. Miracles are blossoming in my life. That is your affirmation, okay, at this time. Miracles are blossoming in your life. Expect a miracle. And I feel like you will, because the path you're going on, whether you're doing affirmations or meditation or whatever it is, I get the words, que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. That's going to be your motto. All right, let's have a look at this person. What is Spirit guiding them to do? Oh, wowza. They all fly out, fly out. What's this person advised to do, please, Spirit? Well, there it is. Okay, look at this. Flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. Because they're kind of like really rigid in this energy. It's funny she's got wings. But, you know, really rigid in this energy, kind of like curled up. You know, not open. And this is just saying, spread your wings and fly. Fly. Soar. Allow yourself to just jump in, you know, take like that leap of faith. This person has to do that if they're going to achieve any kind of healing and love in their life that they really want, you know, with you or with anyone, whatever the path is meant to be, they've got to learn to fly free. They've got to fly free. Yeah. They're just, it's dragging them down, this energy, and I feel like you've had enough of that now. It also was dragging you down, and that's why you are being advised as your lesson to retreat from this. Still, you can focus on expecting a miracle, but not attaching too much to the outcome with this person, okay? So I really hope that's helped you guys regarding the lessons you both have to learn at this stage. And I look forward to hearing or seeing any comments you might want to share. And I look forward to connecting with you all next time. Love and blessings.